Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a beautiful, happy Mother's Day. I know it just started for some, but some of us every day is Mother's Day. Every day I get to hug and love on my children. I get to teach them things totally opposite from the stuff that I look at. I do prepare them for the stuff I look at. I prepare them for the people that they will encounter in their lives that I have never met, but thank God that I have come in contact with to know that these people exist in the world. But I did want to say this really quickly because I'm a little bit annoyed now. I just started watching Jay Wilson. I'm just turning on this YouTube while I'm about to get my day started. And the first thing I hear is a dig without saying it that I went on a trip that I got that people were scammed on. Nobody tells me or asks me to say this, but I'm going to say this because I don't mess with no scams, okay? I don't even deal with people that scam. People should know by now I don't like any of the people that did scam or the people who were going to get scammed by money that was given to them in the past by the scammer who is still around. I don't fool with those type of people. So Jay Wilson, I wanted to say this, and I know you know I like watching you. Like you are funny as hell, but it just be the little things, like the stuff like when you were talking to Castro. It should be like some of the stuff. Your perception of it is completely wrong. Never were did we have to see a timeshare person when we went to Vegas. I never saw these timeshare people. Know why? Because I didn't go way over to the other side of the lobby. That was huge, okay? I didn't go, let me go walk to each person to see who these people are because it had nothing to do with me checking in. Okay. So I didn't go do that. I ain't nosy or need to go see every little center or go in every office that is located in the lobby. So yeah, I didn't have anybody coming to sell me any timeshare. And then once you got to Vegas, you know that you can walk up and down the strip and people will try to give you stuff. That the thing is try. So none of that happened. And when we did pay $300, when we had our uh, masquerade ball, you did not see everything. Just like nobody saw everything that you did for your Labor Day trip. That was only what, $30, which was good for what y'all did. But we surely did a lot of things that you never saw. Okay? We did so much on both trips. Just because people were saying they were bored because they decided to go elsewhere with other people and do bullshit does not mean that things did not occur. You feel me? It does not mean that. For people to make up stories that they made up, clearly they weren't with us, okay? Clearly they didn't do what we did. They just came for malicious reasons. So if you choose to believe all of those messed up stories opposed to the real thing, or because you didn't see it, you perceive what you want to perceive, that ain't cool. I wasn't one of the people that made up stories about your Labor Day trip because you know that I knew exactly what was going on your Labor Day trip because of my friend, okay? Who you paid to come on your to be seen on your trip. So, I mean, I just really wish you would stop doing some of those little things because it's not true. Just like you don't want people to make up stuff about your trips, it's not cool to make up stuff about other people's trips. Now, I can't say nothing about Five's bullshit she had going on because, yeah, them people ain't do nothing. But every time Sean Bradley had a trip and he said that we were doing something, it was done. And every time the trips have been upgraded and has been bigger and better and so much more fun. So I'm sorry that y'all want stuff to be wrong with the club chat trips, but that stuff wasn't true. Because my time in the beef sector is quickly coming to a close, I just wish y'all would grow the hell up and stop trying to belittle each other and fuck over each other's trips and stop scamming people. Shit. Like, I hope y'all all have fun on y'all trips. I hope it's amazing. I hope y'all have trip on that boat. I'm sure y'all will, especially with the people that will be there. I'm sure it will be a great time. And that's all I have to say about that trip that you have upcoming. Even though we hear about it every 20 seconds, I don't mind it because I'm waiting to hear something funny. Okay? So, just like we have our right to listen to you say a billion times about juicycation, we can or we don't have to. I choose to sometimes because I cannot wait to hear what funny stuff you're going to say. Please stop doing that to people's trips because you don't want them to do it to yours. Come on now, you older than a lot of us, okay? So, like, lead by example. I think that's what people's problem is with you. I mean, even though you don't have to do a thing, but with the titles that you want to hold and be upheld with, I think you should rethink some of the stuff. Like you say, you growing, you don't have time for this, and you don't have time for that. Neither do I. So I don't like the fact that people are out here spewing bullshit. Like I've already dealt with people lying about a trip, saying I fought people on a trip, saying I got pimped out to take somebody with me on a trip that I already was dealing with. But guess what? All of that happened is because they were mad that they didn't know. Why they needed to know, I still don't know. It's none of their business. You not my friend like that, girl. You never was. Like you ain't somebody that I would be with ever. And they proved that when they lied on a Vegas trip because I wasn't hanging with them. But anyway, y'all have a great one. Try to do better, y'all, cause y'all looking real, for real. And go do something with y'all kids today. Like, please, like, try. Like, I know every other day y'all spend 100 hours online and ain't thinking of a thing about them. Hoping they doing something that they ain't bothering you. Try to be a mother today. Because it's not, you won't have this time forever. And you don't want your kids talking about what they don't know. They don't understand. They don't know how to treat people because they mother wasn't doing a fuck thing for them, just entertaining themselves and looking for the acceptance they never got. Try better. Try a little bit harder. Stop being neglectful ass parents.